Hi everyone, welcome back to Sun's Arts. If you're new, welcome to the family. DIY number 1. For this I'm going to use one of these coffee filters and one of my old clock, and I'm also going to make flowers with this coffee filter. You're going to see how I'm going to do that. And also I'm going to use this red paint that I got from Dollar Tree long back, and I also need a paintbrush. So what I'm trying to do is I'm going to make flowers out of those coffee filters, and also going to stick around the clock to get like a nice floral decor around the clock. So for this I'm taking the cake tray and I fill a little bit of water in there, and now I'm just folding 3 or 4 of coffee filters, and I didn't draw the scallops but I just eyeballed it, and I just made like 3 scallops and in my mind and then I'm just cutting that, and this is how it's going to look after I unfolded everything. In a cake pan I'm just taking a little bit of water, taking pinch of this red paint, and I'm just mixing it with a brush, and I just dipped all of those coffee filters and like couple of times, and then I'm just separating each one of them and drying on the cookie sheet. And after it is dried, this is how it looks, so beautiful. And this is how I'm going to make a flower. So basically what I'm trying to do is I'm going to create a hole with my thumb and index finger, and trying to push the coffee filter and then pinching in the back to create a cute flower like that. And I'm going to show one more time. I'm going to press it and then pinch the back of the coffee filter just like that, and this creates the flowers. So these are the flowers that I'm going to decorate around the wall clock. So now I also have this white diamonds. I got this long back and they are in my stash, so it just takes like maybe 12 diamonds that I would need. I'm planning to put like 1 for each digit, and using dab of a hot glue I'm sticking all around the wall clock, and this is how it looks. So gorgeous, isn't it? So now I'm going to take this coffee filter flowers, and using a dab of a hot glue on the pinched surface of the filter, and I'm trying to attach it on the white surface of the wall clock just like that. And I'm going to work my way to fill all the coffee filters around it, and I wanted to have it close to each other so it looks fuller, and the color also pops out really well. So I'm going to work my way to complete attaching all those flowers around the wall clock. And this is how it looks after it is all attached, and I'm going to hang on the wall and show how it looks. See how gorgeous this clock is looking with those pink flowers, and it looks like high-end store-bought wall clock, isn't it? I'm just loving this, and this whole room has this pink vibe, so I wanted to go along with that. The clock was really plain white. I thought I should decorate and match the whole decor, so I went with this beautiful pink tone, and I used the coffee filters that is lying around, so it's just something that unconventional that I went with. I'm just loving the whole decor of this wall clock, so you have to let me know what you think about it in the comments section. This video would be part of Unconventional Material Craft Challenge playlist, and this is hosted by Jelena or Blondie Next Door and co-hosted by Olga or Olga DIY Adventures, and I'll leave the links of their channels in my description box, as well as the playlist of all the wonderful amazing creators. So let's move on to DIY number 2. For this I'm going to create a lily of the valley, and I just love that beautiful flower. It's like very tiny and very beautiful to look at it. I thought of making it, and it's like fairly very simple, and I can make that with a paper towel, and this is my regular kitchen paper towel. I just measured like a 1 inch and then I cut into 4 strips of it. Then I got 4 pieces from each strips, or you can do is like fold in half and then another half, that will give like a quarter of each of them. I'm just eyeballing it so I know exactly where to cut. So I'm going with it. If you want to have an exact measurement, you can always fold it into fours. And these are the 4 strips that I got. What I'm trying to do is bend in forward and backward motion, just like that. One forward and one backward, and then this is how it looks. And I'm going to cut the edge in a V shape, so it just gives the flowers, the beautiful edge, just like that. And it also looks like a fence, tiny fence to me. So what I'm trying to do is taking a little bit of the glue stick, and I'm trying to stick one edge of the paper to the other edge, just like that. And this would create like a finger cap for me, and I'm just rotating the edge of the finger cap by twisting it, and this would create a tiny flower for me. And I'm just giving like a little bit of a bump here and there, so it gives like a curvy bell shape kind of a flower there. So I'm going to work my way to finish all of this paper towel flowers, and these are my flowers ready. Now I'm going to take one of the napkin which is having this lemon print on it. So I'm taking the border of that and I'm trying to bend that into a couple of layers, just like that. It's just like a 1-inch piece. It's no measurement necessary, and all I'm trying to do is fold it into several pieces, and then I'm going to tip the yellow part only, and I'm going to make like tiny strips with my detailing scissor, and this would give me like an inner stamens of the flower. Now I'm opening the whole piece. This is how it looks after I just spread open. Now I'm going to rub a little bit of this glue stick on one edge, and I'm going to twist again and trying to fluff it so the stamens look fuller, and this is how it looks. Now my flowers are ready, and also the inner stamens are ready. So what I'm trying to do is taking a tiny bit of hot glue to the back of that and trying to insert that into the white flower, just like that. So you're going to see how beautiful that flower looks with that stamens in it. So it looks like a real flower to me. Isn't that cute? So now I'm going to work my way to fill all those yellow part into the flowers. So these are my flowers all ready, and they're gorgeous. And this is one of the stem, and I already used all the flowers from there. So I'm going to stick on each stem of that bush or bouquet, and with the hot glue, just like that. It looks like natural, and also it looks like the flower bloomed from that particular bunch of flower. This is how I'm going to attach each and every flower, and this is how it looks after it is stuck. Isn't that looking nice? I'm just loving the whole idea of it, so you have to let me know what you think about it. So I also have this wooden box from Dollar Tree, and I'm taking a little bit of antique wax and I'm spreading all over it, and this is how it looks after it is all painted. And I'm going to let it dry. Once it is dried, I'm going to decorate with this my flower bunch, and this is one of the home sign that I got from Dollar General for $1. My wooden box is all dried and ready to be stuck. So now I'm going to attach this to the back of this home sign using a little bit of a hot glue all around it, and this would give me like a cute home planter, and it also gives like a nice view where the home, the bush is growing out from the home. Now I'm taking a couple of these plastic bags and I'm stuffing them, and I'm also going to insert this flower bunch behind the home, just like that. So this is how it looks after it is all decorated. So you have to let me know what you think about it. Isn't this gorgeous? The lily of the valley and in a home planter. And we made this using paper towel. So this is one of the another idea that I want to share with you all today. I hope you enjoyed watching and working along with me. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I hope you would consider subscribing if you want to see things like this. And thank you so much for watching today. And I'll see you again.